You think you can't be disciplined. Well, you're right. At least, not in the way you've been trying. See, your brain is a con artist. It's a smooth-talking negotiator whose only job is to keep you alive, comfortable, and conserving calories. It looks at discipline all that delayed gratification and hard work stuff is its greatest enemy. So when you try to be more disciplined, you're not fighting laziness. You're going head-to-head with a million years of evolutionary programming that is way, way smarter than you, and you will lose every single time. But what if you stopped fighting the con artist and started running the con on it instead? Think about it. Your brain doesn't just say, "Don't work out." No, it's more clever than that. It whispers, "You're so tired today. Just rest. You can go twice as hard tomorrow." It's a genius play. It doesn't say, "Eat that junk food." It says, "You've had such a long, hard day. You deserve this." It's a master negotiator. Every single act of discipline gets turned into a negotiation. And in that negotiation, your brain holds all the cards. Immediate pleasure, comfort, and ease are all on its side. Your future goals, they're vague, they're distant, and frankly, they're weak in the face of a warm couch. So, your job isn't to win the negotiation. Your job is to rig the game so the negotiation never even happens. You don't beat a con artist by arguing with them. You beat them by understanding their game and then changing the rules. So today, let's talk about how to countercon your own mind. Let's start with countercon number 1, the one-touch illusion. Your brain loves to negotiate when it sees multiple steps. Should I get out of bed? Should I find my workout clothes? Should I put on my shoes? Should I drive to the gym? That's 4 different chances for it to talk you out of it. The trick here is to collapse that entire chain of events into a single, brain-dead trigger. How? You sleep in your workout clothes. You put your running shoes right on top of your phone. Your alarm goes off. Boom, your very first conscious action is already step 3. You are literally lacing up your shoes before the con artist part of your brain has even had its first cup of coffee. You didn't decide to work out. You just followed the pre-rigged domino chain you set up the night before. Next up, countercon number 2, the pain now gambit. Your brain is absolutely obsessed with avoiding immediate pain. It will trade any future benefit for present comfort every single time. So, the trick is to flip the script. You make inaction more painful than action. You could use a commitment contract app that will automatically charge you $50, sending it to a charity you despise, if you don't check in at the gym. Now, all of a sudden, skipping your workout isn't about comfort, it's about an immediate financial and social pain. The negotiation in your head shifts from feel a little tired now, or go to the gym to feel a little tired now, or lose $50 and feel like a total failure right now. Suddenly, discipline becomes the path of least pain. And my favorite countercon number 3, the identity heist. Your brain resists doing things that conflict with your identity. It loves to say things like, "Oh, I'm just not a morning person," or "I'm just not disciplined." The trick here is to perform a tiny, surgical identity heist. You don't try to be disciplined. That's too big, too scary. You just act like a person who does one very specific, disciplined thing. Don't try to become a fit person overnight. Just be a person who always puts on their workout shoes the moment their alarm goes off. That's it. You're not running a marathon. You're just a weirdo who sleeps in shorts and puts on shoes in the dark. This action is so small and so specific that your brain doesn't even see it as a threat to its lazy identity. But here's the magic. Do that for 2 weeks straight, and your brain starts to accept it. It starts thinking, I guess we are someone who puts on shoes first thing in the morning. Well, we might as well walk somewhere. Discipline is not a character trait you're born with. It's an environmental design. Your goal is to build a psychological Rube Goldberg machine where the easiest, laziest, least painful option is the disciplined one. A powerful tool for this is what I call the pre-mortem. The night before, you sit down and you ask yourself, how is my brain going to try and con me tomorrow morning? Will it tell you you're too tired? Great. Then you'll sleep in your gym clothes. Will it say you have no time to make a healthy lunch? Fine. You'll pack your lunch right now. Will it say that big project is too hard to start? Okay. You'll open the document and write just one single sentence before you go to bed tonight. You've just defused the bomb before it's even armed. But what about when you're in the moment and you absolutely do not want to start? That's when you use the 2-minute decoy. You con your brain with a tiny, ridiculous deal. You say to yourself, hey, we're not writing that entire report. we're just going to open the file and set the font to Times New Roman. Or, we're not cleaning the whole house. No way, we're just putting away 3 dishes from the sink. Your brain agrees to this trivial little task because it seems like no effort at all. But here's the secret. Motion creates momentum. Once that file is open, writing one sentence feels easier than closing it. Once you've put away 3 dishes, doing a few more doesn't seem so bad. You've tricked your brain into starting by promising that no real work was required. After a few weeks of running this con on yourself, something strange starts to happen. The tricks become less necessary. Putting on your shoes and going for a run is just what you do. It's no longer a negotiation. It's a fact of your environment. Just like brushing your teeth, your brain stops fighting it because the action has been seamlessly integrated into your autopilot system. You haven't become a disciplined person through sheer willpower. You've engineered a world where discipline is the default setting. You've changed the entire operating system, not just fought against a single app. So stop trying to out-willpower your own evolution. You can't. It's a rigged game. Instead, start engineering your environment. Build the domino chain. Attach immediate, stupidly simple costs to quitting. Hijack your identity with actions so small they fly completely under your brain's radar. Stop negotiating with the con artist in your head. Change the game so the only move it can possibly make is the one you want. Because discipline isn't something you have. It's a trap you set. And the best person to trick is yourself. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, subscribe for more ways to outsmart your own brain.